So blessed to wake up and see the light of day. My people join hands and realize that we are one. Dreams of freedom we must follow to make our better tomorrow. Change, change. Oh yeah, to make our better tomorrow. Change, change. Oh yeah, change. To make our better tomorrow. Change, 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 change.
My name is Khadijah Juma, Bantu Fest TV correspondent from Tanzania. I'm here just to present our project, how to make clothes sanitary pads. Now I'm on my way to the market to get the fabric. Let's go together. Okay, finally I'm here at the store, so now I have to start to look for the fabric. Kama unacho cha cotton.
Cha cotton. Cotton inakuwa kama yani kiwe cha rangi moja sasa.
Ambayo haina maua.
Aina ya cotton.
Okay, I was asking him if he has a cotton fabric because the cotton is good than the other fabric. So he just said he had, but he needs to make sure if it's real cotton or not. Now I'm going to look if it's real cotton or not. Like this one is stretching material. You can use it, but the difficult is when you start to sew it. It's not easy to sew because it's stretching material. So you have to find the one that is not stretching, like this one. Okay, finally we get our fabric. This one, this is good because it's not stretching and it's cotton. It's easy to make a thread by using this one, and it's easy to wash. But the only thing is you have to find the color. It is not white because of the environment here. Some girls, they live in the village, they don't have clean water, so they just use the river water. You can't buy the white fabric because of the environment. So the only thing you have to consider is buy the color. I have to take 1 meter of this one so that I can go to make it. Now he's going to measure. Our fabric and pay him the money. Finally, we do have all material for clothing sanitary pads. And here my hand is the towel. You have to use the towel to put inside the fabric. And our fabric is right here. Also, we do have size here and the thread or sewing. So I'm going to cut the thread so I can sew it. First of all, I have to have some piece of paper so that I can have measurement before I cut the fabric. Cut the paper paste so that I can have the shape of the page. There you go. This is our size. So I'm going to cut the fabric in this side. It looks like it's too big, but it's not big because I'm going to sew it. So it's going to be too small and comfortable when someone wears. I'm going to start to cut this is my size, so that space should be in this size. So I have to put here. As you can see, it starts to grow with the top. Okay, now I'm going to start to cut my page like this one. As you can see here. So this is my page. As you can see, I'm done cutting. Page. Okay, now we are going to sew. I do have 2 pieces of towel on my hand, so I need to put it inside the fabric and sew it together. Like this one. This is one piece, and this is second. I'm gonna sew it together. Okay, habari. As I told you guys, I was sewing the clothing sanitary pads. I do have hair on my hand. As you can see, this is pad. This pad is good because it's natural. Nothing's inside. It's just a piece of towel and a piece of fabric. So you can save money by using this pad, because there's some people they can't afford to buy the people from the pads from the store, but they can still use this one. It doesn't cost too much to do it, and so it's just a fabric. I bought this fabric for 2,000, and the towel is like 4,000. And as you can see, this pad is good for your health. I used it before. It's made natural. I didn't put anything inside this pad except towel, and it helped the people, especially the girls in the village. Some girls, they have to stop going to school when they get their period because they don't have pads. But when they afford to have this one, they can go to school every day and they can feel comfortable. Some of them, they stay 1 week home to wait until they finish their period. But once we give them this pad, it helps them. They can go to school, they can be free to go everywhere. Me too, I use this one. It's good. I chose this color because of the environment we have here. Some girls, they live in the village, they don't have clean water. So, but when they have this color, it's easy for them to wash, and they can still see the dirty things when they wash. How you wash these pads? First, you have to soak it in the water, maybe for like 1 hour. After that, you can wash it with soap. You have to make sure you wash it well, so as you can't get the infection. You can use this one for like 4 months up to 3 months, but you have to make sure you wash it good and put this on the sun so it can dry well. You have to make sure it dry very good. Don't put it inside. When you wash it, you have to put it outside so it can be dry. Thank you for watching me. I'm done with my project. Thank you all.